Alright, what's up everybody? It's Mots Cage Radio in the middle of Fresno, California. The man that you see before us, Kid Dynamite. What's up, Kid Dynamite? How's it going,
What's
bro?
up, Mots? How you guys doing? I'm doing great. Great.
Right on. Now, I noticed on MySpace this week, someone's in a suit and tie on the cover of a magazine. What's up, superstar? Talk to us.
Yeah, real exciting. Real big thing for me. This is my first magazine cover. California Fighter magazine. You can check them out on MySpace or on their website, official website, californiafighter.tv. A huge honor being on the cover of a MMA magazine. I actually haven't got to see the layout. I'm excited. They emailed it to me. I had a chance to read it if I wanted to, but I'm kind of waiting. I think it'd be cool just to flip through it for the first time, read it in print. So we'll see. Hopefully they have some good things to say about me. Another real exciting thing about that, my fiance Tiffany, she was we were lucky enough to work out a deal. We're both in the magazine. She's the Ring Card Girl of the Month. A lot of you MMA fans, I'm sure, have seen her. She's worked for shows all over the state. Over at the Palace, she's worked for War Gods, she's worked with Elite XC, she's done it all. Go-Go Dancer, Ring Card Girl, she's a real deal, so check her out. And yeah, this California Fighter thing's a big deal. We got our first release party. It's going off tomorrow night at the Park Ultra Lounge in Sacramento. So we're gonna be up there. Any Sacramento fans, feel free to head on out. Shoot me a message on MySpace, might be able to get you on the guest list. And after that, next week, I believe it's the 11th, we're having another release party here in Fresno. So all you local guys, come on out, come party with us. It's going to be great. Going to be doing some autograph signings, hanging out. We'll throw a few cheers and have a great time. And then wrap it all up with another one the following week down at Huntington Beach. So from top to bottom, we're throwing California Fighter freaking in everybody's newsstand. It's going to be awesome.
Now, also going down, I believe in Sacramento. Is that not the?
Yeah, WEC. Yeah, Faber Brown fight, the rematch, probably the most anticipated rematch in WEC history, at least for me.
Absolutely.
I'm really excited to see this fight. I believe I talked to you about this before. Faber, a good buddy of mine, college friend, past roommate. I'm really rooting for him. I was training with him within the month up at Faber's camp. He looks like he's in great shape. He's determined. I honestly believe that first loss is not one bit of mental weigh down on him. I don't think that's gonna. If anything, it's just gonna motivate him. He's gonna come out. He's game planning. He's ready to rock. He looks bigger than ever, stronger than ever, faster than ever. So Mike Brown's going to have his hands full. If he don't get him with that one punch, one kill, I think it's Faber's fight.
Okay, yeah. Now Faber comes in as an underdog, so in my personal opinion, I'm going to agree with you. I'm laying the money on Faber. Should be a spectacular fight. Now, when you're not fighting, you're training fighters, and I know you got a few fighters. Why don't you tell us about some of those guys?
All right. Well, my one guy, James Johnson, I call him Thunder Chicken. He's we'll talk about him. He's got a fight coming up. He's actually fighting next weekend on the 12th in Paso Robles with Fight Quest. This will be his second fight, but he's raw. He's got a lot to learn, but he's got a heart this big, and he'll fight anybody. The guy's nails. Real exciting fighter in his first fight, his debut. He had Fight of the Night, which was a big thing for him. They featured him in that MMA Unleashed magazine, a local magazine going around Fresno, and as a Fight of the Night. So that was cool. We trained together at Pacific. He's been training hard for about a year now. I'm helping him out, managing him, getting him all dialed in. So anybody who's going to be at that Fight Quest card, keep your eyes out for James Johnson. The guy's ready to rock. He's definitely gonna get your attention.
Now, I'm sure there's a lot of shady managers out there. I'm sure there's a lot of shady things that have happened. What are some of the things that Kid Dynamite brings to the table? What can you provide some of the fighters out there that maybe some of the other guys can't?
Well, I learned by trial and error. I actually I was with the management, a management agency, one of the biggest agencies in the country, MMA Inc. Uriah Faber's agency when I started. They took care of me, but I felt that, and especially for the guys getting started, that they weren't doing enough for me. That they could, I feel a lot of these agencies are looking for that big sponsor, that Pepsi sponsor, that Nike sponsor. And for a guy coming up, you're never going to get that. And I'm like, I don't care if I'm fighting for the local deli. Just get me a sponsor that's going to pay me. We got to eat, you know. So I decided to sponsor or to manage myself. So I actually managed myself for about 1.5 years, and it was great. It was great. I never made more money. I was in more fights. I went from the Palace, fighting in gladiator shows and fighting in the Palace, to fighting in main events in front of 15,000 in Tampa, Florida. You know, huge sponsors, just doing it right. I made a ton of contacts all over the country. I know what it takes. I mean, I've been in the ring. I understand what these fighters are going through. I'm not just a guy, a businessman who's trying to take my piece of the pie. You want to work with me? I'll do my best to get you everything you deserve. I understand how hard you work, and I know the right people. I got a head on my. I'm not just a fighter with a heavy hand. I got a brain too. So trying to make my guys some money.
All right, Kid Dynamite, cover model, current 2-time belt holder. Anybody you'd like to shout out before we let you go, Kid?
Definitely want to give props to all my sponsors. Cage International, Triumph United, Hitman Fight Gear. Those are big 3. Jay's Auto Body right here in Fowler. You need any body work, hit those guys up. That guy will freaking mac your car out. And my family, friends, and most importantly, my beautiful fiance, Tiffany. I love you, baby.
We will see you guys, you and Tiffany will both be at the California Release magazine party, so the fans can come out, get a chance to have Kid Dynamite and Mrs. Dynamite sign your fight copy. Really appreciate it, Kid. Thanks a lot.